Hello, this is Teri Johnson from the Marriage Recovery Center and the Center for Healing. Thank you so much for watching this video and coming to our website today. I just want to share with you that, we have run into so many people through meeting with couples at the Marriage Recovery Center, doing intensive counseling with the couples, and also with individuals. We have found that often couples are incredibly stuck, and so are individuals. And the reason we find that they're stuck is because something has happened in their life to create a lot of drama and trauma in their life that's just has got them in a place where they can't move forward. And even with traditional counseling methods, we have tried a lot of different things, a lot of different methods, and we really have found that when someone is incredibly stuck, nothing can help them move forward. Though about a year ago, we ran across a fairly new method within the last 10 years called lifespan integration. And lifespan integration is actually created by Peggy Pace, and it's all about helping someone discover where they're stuck. Where are they stuck? When did that traumatic thing happen in their life? Maybe it was a small trauma, maybe it was a little trauma, but one way or another it kept them stuck. And it actually helps people go back into feelings, into that place where they're stuck, and help them heal, which I'll talk a little bit more about that. But one thing I see a lot is, specifically with couples, I see that typically one person, specifically more the wife, will feel rejected. And no matter what that husband does for her, she still feels rejected and alone and unloved. And so what's interesting is when I have worked with that woman and gone to that place where she felt rejected, it wasn't when she, present day, age 55, it typically goes back to like age 4, age 5, where she was rejected from her father, by her father, and now she is still stuck in that rejection. So when her husband rejects her, even with the smallest word, she goes right back to when she was 4 and being rejected by her father. So she cannot move forward, but yet stays in feeling rejected every day, feeling alone, feeling unloved. And so what we have been able to do with lifespan integration is we're able to go back into that memory at age 4, help her experience those feelings without re-traumatizing all over again, and help her work through those feelings and bring in her as her 55-year-old self to protect that 4-year-old, that to help her get out of that unsafe environment and help her feel loved and accepted where she felt rejected. And when there's a healing that happens there, we then can integrate that healing into her life. So we help her heal and integrate it into age 5 and age 6 and age 7 and all the way up to age 55. And what we find from that is that she's no longer feeling rejected. She's no longer feeling alone when she goes to this healing. And then what we have seen with the healing timeline, which is created by Catherine Thorpe, which is part of the lifespan integration, is that we found the spiritual component is so amazingly healing. When we can bring Jesus into someone's trauma at age 4 and help bring Jesus into that painful memory and help him be the protector and help him speak loving truth into that woman's life. Man, there's healing that happens like we've never seen before in traditional counseling. There's an acceptance, there's knowing who she is, knowing what her worth is. And it is incredible once we integrate that healing into her life, at the end, how she feels so loved and accepted and so worthwhile. And that is just something we have not been able to see prior to the lifespan integration and the healing timeline that's happened. So with this work we've been doing, we see people who get unstuck from 50-year-old traumas, from even more current traumas that have happened maybe even a year ago, where they have a PTSD reaction to something like losing their job and losing all their credentials, or maybe it was emotional abuse that they went through. We help them to work through that and loses the pain and the control that current event. Even with deep grief, we've been able to see people really heal through deep grief. So there's work we can do with current traumas and then old traumas. Even traumas as difficult as sexual abuse, even as difficult as neglect, and kids who've been in foster care that have grown up and are stuck in that place. So we have just seen tremendous healing and getting unstuck and be able to move forward in your life. And so we have brought the lifespan integration and the healing timeline in with our intensive model. So there's two ways that we can actually work with someone who's stuck. Whether it's in their marriage that they're feeling stuck, and we do an intensive with them, with the husband and wife, and during individual time, we help that woman become unstuck from that rejection. Or for the Center for Healing, we actually bring you to this beautiful little town of Edmonds, just 20 minutes north of Seattle, and help you stay in a beach town community and enjoy the cute little town full of wonderful restaurants, and spend 2 days really digging in to the trauma that's happened in your life, and really help you heal from that and move on and learn who you are, what your boundaries are, what your purpose is in this life. So by doing an intensive over 2, possibly 3 days if you've had a lot of trauma, it allows you to get unstuck and move forward with your life and determine a plan for your life. And then at the end of all of that, we send you off to the day spa just to rejuvenate and enjoy and relax after 2 hard days of work. So if you have been feeling stuck for a long time and you're ready to get unstuck and to move forward in your life, the Center for Healing and the Marriage Recovery Center, we would love to help you with that. We would love to help you move forward and get through this pain and finally live life to the fullest. So if this is something that you're interested in, please contact us at our website or at the phone number and the email at the bottom of the screen. And we would be happy to even talk with you for 20 minutes just to give you an idea of how we could work with you and help you get unstuck. But we would love to help you and love to hear from you. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.